have any questions I'd like to ask?
I do. I really like your poetry, and I was wondering how long you've been writing poetry.
I think, let me see. I think I wrote my first serious poem when I was 12. I remember that poem very vividly because I had two best friends, and they were off doing something, and I was very jealous of them, and I, in my early preteen angst, I sat down and I wrote this poem all about my feelings, and I just felt like it really helped me express something that I couldn't explain to my friends, so okay, that's kind of when it started. The poems in this book, I think date back to my late teen years, so probably the earliest one in here was when I was about 18, or actually no, there's a couple that I wrote when I was 16 that were kind of important at the time, so it's been a while.
How did you select the poems to put together in your book?
Well, I sat down and I looked at everything I'd ever written, and I, just kind of saw which poems spoke to me, which ones I could edit to an important sort of full state of being done, and that's it. I guess I just picked whatever I felt encapsulated who I am right now and who I've grown up to be until now.
And what are you working on now?
I think my next book will be a book of haiku, because for the past few years I've focused mainly on haiku, and there is some in here, and it's not the sort of pop culture haiku you see a lot of books of, where it's funny and silly, and I mean there might be some humor in it, but I'm more in the literary genre, like the classic Japanese haiku, where it's very like meaningful life moments that are connected to nature. So yeah, for the past like 3 to 5 years I've been doing mainly that. So I'm sort of still growing my collection. I have 2 little kids, so it's hard to write.
And you still have a website for that?
Yeah, right now, I guess for this book I just have my WordPress blog, which I don't think is on here, but it's just Agnes Eva Savich .wordpress.
What's the name of your collection again?
The Watcher.
The Watcher. What made you choose that title?
I feel like I've always been sort of a watcher. I'm not really like a crazy social person. I tend to sit back and observe in social situations, so I just felt like the Watcher really suited who I am and what I've done. And this photograph too is something that I took studying at the Photo Institute in Paris, and I thought that encapsulated well how I'm sort of more withdrawn and focusing inward while watching others. So. Any question about that?
Oh, I just had a comment and a question too. Your poetry is just wonderfully sensual. Are you planning to come back and read for the Valentine's Day event here?
I don't know about that event, but I'll talk to the owners about it.
Just thought I'd,
These are charged. Could you talk a little bit about your publishing process? Did your publisher help form any of it?
No, not really. I just sent out kind of a feeler. I sent one poem out just to see if there was any interest, and the publisher was very interested, from Cedar Lake Press. Said, please send me more, how many more do you have? And I kind of put together a manuscript, and from there it was just like, yes, we'd like to go ahead and publish this. This is great work. And then it was just the process of editing, combing through for as I read my own poems over and over again, I realized that some things just weren't saying quite what I wanted them to. So it was pretty much all me, and the publisher really left it up to me to.
So when did you do the editing? After there was an agreement, or before?
Before there was a contract, but just sort of in the process of coming up to the contract to get the final proof for my final manuscript out there.
And which poem did you submit?
I think it was Creating Eden, that first love poem that I wrote, Creating Eden.